I'm going to show you how I've gone from this to this with a leveled floor, flat and no lippage. All right, so we're tiling the floor today. Not today, I'm just prepping the floor today. I'm gonna come and tile it tomorrow. Gotta prime the floor with some SBR. If you got a roller, that's good. But I left mine on another job, so I've just got a brush. So I'm gonna just brush this in and let this set overnight. And I'm gonna come back tomorrow and crack on. All right, so here I am. I'm just pouring the SBR over the floor. Make sure I get it everywhere. And you can see I got the brush in my hand and we're just brushing it in. So when it comes to setting up, it's all right this way because I'm just gonna finish the tiles underneath the units, so it's all right. I don't need to measure how to fit it, so it can be a full one up here, and whatever's down there, no one's gonna see it. From here, I've measured the width of the wall, and I've divided it by the width, the length of the tile, which is 600. So this is 4 meters, so that's 4,000 divided by 600. And I got 6.6. So that's 6 full tiles, and that 0.6 is basically half a tile. So one of these sides are gonna either have half a tile, or I might half the tile again and put half either side. Just depending on how it looks. I'm gonna put some dry ones down, going down here, and then I'm gonna look at the best way to kind of make it look good. So I dry it, lay it dry. Next thing is put it all against the spirit. I'm kind of going to start with this one in the middle. And I'm just going to lay all of them to this. Alright, so we got them all dry laid, ready for a mix. The brand that I use is Mapai Rapid Set. The reason why I use Rapid Set, it's in the words, it sets very quick, so I don't even use a lot of it. I just really use a tight amount of it. So yeah, it's really good stuff, especially when it's got a strong adhesion. I've never really used the pre-packed ones, the ones that come in the tub. I always kind of just make the mix my own, the consistency, I know what I'm working with, how long it's going to take to dry. So yeah, it's a good brand and quality stuff that I would definitely recommend. And here's the consistency. It's kind of thick, still workable. So yeah, this is good to go. As you can see, now I'm ready to start sticking down the first tile. It's in the middle. I've measured out the center point, and the tile is gonna go straight bang in the middle of it. I don't really use a notch trowel, because the floors are never level. Like you can start, I've sometimes started off with a notch trowel. I end up using a bucket trowel in the end anyway, because you find that you got some parts that are low, some parts that are high. And what I'm doing now, you can see I've got my 2 spirit levels. I've got the baby one and I've got a medium one. And this is just leveling 2 tiles. I've got 1 tile vertically, 1 spirit level vertical, another spirit level horizontal. Just as you're starting out on your first row, you want to make sure that your tiles are level, both horizontal and vertical. So you can see I'm pressing it, I'm looking under the spirit level, just making sure that it's flush. Alright, so now there's no need to use the smaller spirit levels, the baby one and the medium one. Now we're just focusing on using the long one. I put all the tiles across, and now we're stretching. This spirit level is 1800 millimeters long. So I just stretched that across as many tiles as I can, making sure they're all flat and flush to the spirit level. There's no rocking in there, and that's it. So now I've moved on to the next tile. You can see I put the tile down and I put my spirit level vertically to make sure again that it's flush. And then now what I'm doing is I'm moving along with the tiles, and I'm just using my fingers. I don't really like using the self levelers, them ones, the self levelers, I forgot my words now. I don't really like using the self levelers, spacers. Find them kind of, they'll just move the tile. I end up putting the spirit level on it anyway. I'm a builder that's obsessed with the spirit level. Once you see everything is flat, flush, you can't go wrong. There's not many things you can go wrong as long as it's level and flush to the eye. Behind the scenes there could be a few things that are wrong, but when it's level and that's what the first thing the customer sees, that's what they're gonna see is a floor, wall, or whatever it is that you're doing that is level. The nuances in there are debatable after. But as you can see, as I keep going down, the only time I'm using the spirit level now is vertically. I don't need to use one across because I've got my level across. I'm just matching the tiles to the one above and to the one next to it. And that's how I just keep moving. Keep going down there. And just keep feeling with my fingers. Sometimes I'll be using a mallet, depending on the difficulty, but I do like to press my tiles down with the hand, and then you hear the air bubbles pop. So yeah, it's just, this is it. Very easy, man. I love tiling. I love the finish. I love using the spirit level. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys.